Bonjour tout le monde. This little video is about the verbs ER, IR, and RE. All stuff that you should remember from last year. Our first step is deciding whether our verb is either ER, IR, or RE. So let's conjugate the verb regarder together. We look at the very last two letters. If they are ER, then we know that this verb is an ER verb. Step 2, we take off that ER ending. We are left with the root word. At this point, we need to look to the pronoun that we are using to decide what kind of endings we want. We know the ER verbs have the following endings: E, ES, EONS, EZ, ENT. So we need to match up the pronoun that we want to use in our writing with the proper ending. So a quick recap. Step 1, figure out if it's an ER, IR, or RE verb. Regarder is an ER verb. Take off the ending. Now add the proper ending. In this case, I want to match it up with the pronoun je. So I go through and check that the ending for ER verbs and je is just an E. So now I can plug in my answer. Je regarde la télévision. Some of you might be thinking, I cannot remember any of those endings. So for ER verbs, here are the following endings that you add onto the root word of the verb: EES, EONS, EZ, ENT. These endings replace the ER that you take off. The same rule applies for IR verbs. You take off the IR and then you replace those two letters with these endings here: IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. And again for RE verbs, we replace the RE with S, S. We don't add anything on for the EL and L form: ONS, EZ, ENT. Take the next few minutes to review the video. You might want to watch it again. Maybe take a couple notes on the endings for ER, IR, and RE verbs, because on Monday we are going to be doing some worksheets and an activity based on these endings here. So it's very important that you remember and review these this weekend. Have a good weekend.